Hi all and welcome back to the Paso channel. Today I'll be addressing the recent Space Engineers dev blog released by Marek Rosa, the head developer of Space Engineers. The blog covers a few things, so one of the things is a DLC price change, so I'll talk about that first. Next there is the talks of implementation of Grid AI, and as well as what is coming to Space Engineers in the future. So first up is the DLC price change. Starting on July 7th, 2022, prices will receive their first increase in 3 years. DLC content will have its price adjusted to $4.99 USD from $3.99 USD. This price will not impact the base game, so that's gonna stay the same, just the DLC is going up. Something they've mentioned in this though is a last chance sale, which I'm sure many of you will be happy to hear about. So this is basically their way of saying get the DLC before it goes up. So this is like the final chance you have to get it. The sale will run the entire month from June 6th to July 7th, 2022. Within that time period, the DLC will be at a 30% discount for PC. However, unfortunately for Xbox, the month-long sale won't be a month-long sale. Xbox players will have the opportunity to get the DLCs at the discounted price from only June 14th to June 20th. So a very much shorter time period than PC, but it is what it is. Next up is Grid AI. So this refers to improved and refined AI for the game. If you play the game and you're familiar with it, I'm sure you would know that there is AI, or a level or degree of it in the game, in the form of like enemy drones that will fly around and that. However, they're pretty simple and don't really tend to provide that much of a challenge. So basically, they're looking to improve that. They're going to be creating tools which can, for us to make better AI and such. So, for example, if you're making different like scenarios or things like that, it's going to make that a bit easier. And you'll be able to use that in like workshop blueprints and stuff like that. The main thing this Grid AI update tends to bring to the table is the concept of NPCs. As I said, they're pretty simple right now. You've got like the shop NPCs and that they're just like stations. So as well as enemies, they're going to be adding like trading vessels, I believe, and stuff like that. Basically just to improve the PvE content, which is quite lacking right now. As well as that, it will probably bring a lot more to the table than just what's said, the improved AI. Because if you think about it, say you're like flying around or whatever, right now, especially if you're on like official servers and that, I believe they have AI disabled. But like if you're traveling long distances, it can tend to be boring because there's no like challenge or anything. So I believe this update could fix that, and it'll also mean another way of getting different resources. You can grind down ships that you beat and stuff like that. So that's that. And finally, the dev blog talks about what's next for Space Engineers. So they claim to have a roadmap for the continued development of Space Engineers for both PC and Xbox platforms. And they claim we've got a lot to look forward to, so that's always good. Another thing they mention is that all the major releases for PC and Xbox, so all major updates, not including DLC, I don't think. They say that all that will release on the same day, as I believe it has been. And they're still focusing on further performance improvements and optimizations for both platforms. So that's always good to hear. Alright, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. If you have any thoughts on DevBlog and the things it talked about, please feel free to leave your opinions in the comments there, and have a nice day. See ya.